Meg and welcome back to my channel. It is spooky season, ho ho ho. Hey guys, it's Meg and welcome back to my channel. It is officially spooky season. As I'm filming this video, it's about 5-6 days before Halloween. So I'm filming this quite late. It'll be fun to do a Halloween themed video because I don't do themed videos on my channel. Parents went out and bought me a pumpkin and I didn't even know. So I thought, hey, why not make a video out of it? I was trying to decide whether to carve or paint between the pumpkin, but I think painting's more my thing because I've never been good at carving pumpkins. So this is the baby pumpkin. She is from M&S. She's really nice and round on this side. She's kind of starting to mold on this side. We're painting here because we like the nice aesthetic side to be on show. You guys are going to have to see her moldy side. Please try and appreciate my efforts to try and look as Halloween-y as possible. Orange eyeshadow on. Not that it's good, but I tried. And I tried to find my most Halloween-y top, so I'm just wearing my Thriller t-shirt. So I was thinking, what should I paint on this pumpkin? Because, you know, there's loads of Halloween movies to choose from, you know. You've got The Nightmare Before Christmas, you've got Edward Scissorhands, you've got The Addams Family, you've got all those type of films. But whenever I think of Halloween, the one film that pops into my mind immediately is Hocus Pocus. I love Hocus Pocus, I watch it every Halloween. I thought it would just make more sense if I painted the Hocus Pocus witches, aka the Sanderson Sisters. I was looking through Pinterest to try and find an image to paint, and I was deciding between this one, but I was like, that's way too complicated for a pumpkin, Meg, don't, you know, I'll do it yourself. I was thinking of doing all of the like Halloween-y characters, but then that would take hours upon hours. I was then thinking of like a pop art kind of one, so like without drawing the facial features because I'm not good at drawing facial features. And then I finally decided to do this one. Yes, this is complicated, but I'm going to try and complete it to the best of my ability. But this is like the classic kind of Hocus Pocus pose, you know? So I thought, let's just give it a go and do that. Earlier this morning, because I didn't want this video to be like 3 hours long, I have already kind of roughly sketched out where everything's going to be. I really don't know if you can see. Pencil does not go well on pumpkin. I thought it would be quite easy to draw onto, but because pumpkin is like a waxy layer, it was really hard to paint over. So I have my paints here. Obviously the main colour that we need is white, so... Oh my god. Start with the middle witch. I don't know her name, but we're going to start with the green witch. I think this will be really fun though. I'm excited because I've only ever carved pumpkins. I've never painted on one, so I thought that would be fun. And as we all know, I like painting on things. Okay, I'm excited. I really don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm not the best with portraits. I can do them, but especially on a pumpkin, I don't even know. Okay, let's start. Whilst I'm painting, let's have some conversations and let's chat about random things. I'm currently set up in my living room, by the way, so you've got nice plants, candles, rock salt lamps, a tree. I don't know if I've drawn these proportionally correct either because I can't really see where I've drawn the lines because I'm looking at the light. It's kind of distorted my vision. Honestly, in the shops, Christmas decorations are put out before Halloween decorations. It actually annoys me. It annoys me when people try and like celebrate it earlier than what it needs to be. Not because I'm like a Grinch or whatever, but just because it's like it takes away the magic. You know what I mean? I think maybe late November or middle of November, then the whole December celebrate it. When you celebrate it like 4 months early, it just takes out all the excitement. And then by the time it's Christmas, you're not that excited because that's happened to me before. Anyway, that's just how I look at it. I should have really put a white down before because this is going to take quite a few layers. I'm going to make these kind of like pop designs, so without the facial features. I don't know, I'll see how these go. And if it's not good without the facial features, then I'll try and add some in. I don't think I've actually ever tried pumpkin. Like apart from like pumpkin flavoured, like artificially pumpkin flavoured things. You know, I don't know how well this paint is going to sit on the pumpkin either because it's got wax on it. Oh! Shoot. That was so close. Oh my god, that so nearly just landed there. That was lucky. It's like I love Halloween parties, but no one that I know really does Halloween parties. I've been to Halloween parties like before, like years ago, but that's about it. But last year in Halloween, I literally just sat in and watched Hocus Pocus and The Nightmare Before Christmas So that's my Halloween, and that's probably going to be my plans for this year's Halloween as well. These are previous characters that I've been for Halloween. Classic ones like the dead schoolgirl, a cat. I went as Dorothy one year when I was younger. And who else did I go as? Oh, my favourite costume I've had is 100% my Corpse Bride costume. My mum did my face makeup. I went as Emily, and that was a pretty good costume, I'm not gonna lie. I'll insert some photos if I can find any. I went as a skeleton one year where I painted like my bones coming through my skin, and I was quite proud of that because that was like my first face body paint thing. The paint is surprisingly drying quickly. I don't know how. This is what I've done so far. I'm just painting their faces. What's the green witch's name? I can't remember. I know the pink witch is Sarah. I don't know what the orange one is. I've forgotten what her name is. I only know Sarah. Just going straight on with the black. Clear, like the paint's not very thick because of the wax layer. Again, should have thought about that, but we're into it now. It's funny because I don't actually like watching horror movies. I really dislike horror movies. The only horror movies I've actually seen are It, Scream, and Scream wasn't even scary. Woman in Black. Okay, so funny story about Woman in Black. I watched that in year 7. I've just gone into year 7 as well. And for an English project, we had to watch Woman in Black. I didn't know what that was. We read the book, and the book wasn't that scary because you don't have the visuals. So we watched the film with the Harry Potter dude. What's his name? God, what is the guy from Harry Potter? Robert Pattinson? No, that's Twilight. This is gonna really annoy me. Why am I having a brain fart? I can't remember anyone's names today. I remember the Green Witch, the Purple Witch, and now the guy who plays Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe. There you go. We watched the one with Daniel Radcliffe. That movie scarred me, honestly. It terrified me. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. The age that I was when I watched it, I was haunted. I hated it. I wouldn't sleep in a room with any dark furniture. It was horrible, so yeah. I just don't like horror movies. And it's not just because of that film. Like, loads of people watch horror movies because they enjoy being scared. I don't enjoy being scared. I don't like watching a film that makes you feel uncomfortable. I just, yeah, not into that kind of stuff. I can see the enjoyment aspect of it, but personally, no. Ignore the green. That was just me testing it out. How it looks so far. I thought if I'm gonna film this video, I have to film it today because she's starting to rot. This side is like nice at the moment, so we had to get this done. I'm gonna Google the names of the witches. Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus, Sarah's pizza on your focus. Winfred and Mary, that is it. Right. That was really bugging me. Is there even any point putting orange onto an orange pumpkin? Okay, so I'm gonna put this on a time lapse now because this is gonna take a while to dry and I don't want this video being 3 hours long. So I will catch you back when I've made a drastic change in the painting. So it has been about an hour and this is what I've gotten done so far. This has taken so much longer than I thought because the paint had to dry each layer. When on canvas it would dry like a lot quicker. The wax on the pumpkin is really hard to paint over. So yeah, it's taken me a while. This is how far I've gotten. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Don't know about the proportions yet, but I think it should be fine. Whether to paint like the whole pumpkin black for like the night sky or just to do a little section, not too sure yet. Whilst I've been painting this, I've been watching 10 Things I Hate About You, which is a very good film if you haven't watched it. Can you believe how quickly this year's gone? Like, this year has flown by and I don't know if it's in a good way or a bad way. I feel like it was 2019 literally yesterday. It's crazy. Like, I've never known a year to go quicker than 2020 has. I mean, I thought last year went quick, but this year, blown by. We just got Disney Plus recently and it is the best thing ever. Yeah, we literally got Disney Plus about a month ago and it is the best thing ever, honestly. Like, they've got so many movies on there which I didn't even think that would be on there. It's such a rainy day. Autumn and winter in the UK are like the worst. Honestly, like the worst weather ever. Let's just paint the whole thing purple and then I can get to the details later. I honestly thought this was gonna fail. Like, when I was sketching out the like the positioning and proportions and stuff, I was like, this is not gonna go well. But so far, so good. I've been thinking a lot lately about what videos I should film, and I know Among Us has been so popular. I see it all in like my recommended on YouTube, and also like Among Us memes whenever I'm scrolling for Instagram. Played it once with my friends and I really enjoyed it. So if you want me to film it for a video of my friends, I think that'll be really fun and quite funny as well. So just comment down below if you do want me to film that, because I think that could be quite fun. I put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine. I don't know the words. I put a spell on you. Does that skirt look right? Does it? I don't know. I also apologise for my lack of uploads recently. I've been so busy with coursework and stuff, but I promise you I'm going to try and be more on the ball. I've got loads of videos that I have lined up to edit. So I've painted on so like many formats. I've painted on wood, paper, canvas, cardboard. I mean, that's just natural, but like vases. I've painted on sculptures. And now I'm painting on a vegetable, a root vegetable. Is it a root vegetable? Is a pumpkin a root vegetable? I think so. Okay, so I'm gonna go make myself some lunch and put this on a time lapse again. Update you when I've done more to So it has been, I don't even know how many hours. I started this at like 11. It's now 2:15, but here is the progress so far. I think it's coming along well. I think I've pretty much got the proportions correct. I mean, her leg is a bit questionable. As a whole, I think this is not too bad for a first attempt. What I need to do now is do Mary's feet. And I'm thinking of doing the moon because here there's a moon and I don't know if to do that or not. I add to the whole thing. Should I do that? Should I? I don't know, because then it looks more like a pumpkin this way. I don't know. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. I think it's turned out well. I'm going to go in with like a fine liner and like add in extra details in that. I'm almost done though, which I'm really happy about. So I just need to do Mary's feet and then the end of the Hoover as well I need to do. And that should be it. I'm pretty chuffed. I'm really tired though. I've got work to do. I'm doing this instead of my project, which I need to do. I'm the world's biggest procrastinator. I just struggle to get started on work. Whenever it comes to a project, I'm fine once I get into the swing of it, but just initially getting it started, no. Okay, I want to talk about something which I genuinely think is like creepy. Like, it's happened way too many times. Like before I was like, oh yeah, this happens to everyone, but this has happened to me so many times that I don't think it's normal, right? So listen up. I think I'm psychic. Hear me out. There have been numerous occasions, you know, where you think of a song or you say, oh, wouldn't it be funny if blank happened? And then that blank happens like in a week or two or even a month, yeah? That's probably happened to everyone. With me, it's happened so much recently. I'm finding it a bit creepy and like I actually might be psychic. Some of you are probably gonna laugh at me, but trust me when I say this. So I promise you all of this is real. I'm not faking it or anything. I have multiple playlists on Spotify, but I have this one playlist with all my main songs I listen to daily. And that playlist is over 9 hours long. So there are loads of songs on there that could be chosen on shuffle. I think I've got about 120 songs on that playlist. Anyway, prior to that, I'll be thinking of a song or humming it, and then I press shuffle. What do you know, that song comes on. Yeah, that's probably happened to all of us. No, you wait there. And then, you know, 5 songs would have been and gone and I would have listened to them, and then another song will pop into my head and I'll be like, I really hope this song comes up soon, or is the next song on. What do you know? That song is the next song on the shuffle. And this could be chosen from loads of different other songs, but why that song? Why was that the one that came on and I guessed it? I don't know. And it just freaks me out. It happens way more often than it should. And it's not just with music that I predict. There was this one thing, I can't remember what it was. Oh, that would be so crazy if this happened. And then it happened like a week later. Proceeding from this constant psychic ability. Okay, this next one is due to birthdays. So whenever I watch a film or listen to a particular person's song or whatever, it will be that person's birthday. Okay, so there have been 2 situations that this has happened on. First one, my mum suggested that we watch The Greatest Showman on the weekend at some point because we all love The Greatest Showman. It's one of my favourite films. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's watch it. You know, I love that film anyway. But she didn't say a day to watch it. And I said, can we watch it tomorrow? Meaning Saturday. And she's like, yeah, sure, why not? We've got nothing on. Let's just watch it then. So we watch it and it's advertised on Channel 4. Surprise, surprise, but we don't watch it on there. We watch it on Amazon. So, you know, we've watched it, great film. And then, I kid you not, I go on Instagram after I've watched the film and it was Zac Efron's birthday. It was Zac Efron's birthday the day I was watching The Greatest Showman. Out of all the days I could have watched it as well, that week, I watched it that day and I didn't even know it was his birthday. That's not the only one. I got Disney Plus recently, like I was saying earlier. I've been watching a lot of the stuff on there and I watched Beyonce's documentary of Black is King and I love it, by the way. It's really good. Definitely recommend you watch it. My favourite song is Brown Skin Girls. I love that. It's beautiful song. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Go on Instagram and it's Beyonce's birthday. I'm sorry, it freaks me out whenever that happens. Again, the odds. There was this other time where we decided to have a Friends marathon because I haven't finished watching it. I started watching it at the beginning of quarantine. I've gotten up to season 9, so I've watched almost the whole thing. We decided to have a Friends movie marathon on the weekend. Literally watching Friends all day. And guess whose birthday it was? Matt LeBlanc's. It was Matt LeBlanc's 54th birthday. I think he's 54, I don't know. Anyway, it was Matt LeBlanc's birthday on the day we were having a marathon of Friends. It's just, this has happened what? 3 times? 3 times this has happened in the space of like quarantine. I'm sorry, it just really freaks me out and I genuinely think I'm psychic. I'm not just saying that, I genuinely think I am. Like subtly, a subtle psychic, because the amount of times that's happened to me in such short periods of time, it's unreal. Comment down below if you've had any psychic moments that you've like, whoa, that's freaky. Should I like study to become a psychic? Like, should I, you know, like, should that be my profession? Because am I naturally that good at it? End of that story time, I just thought I'd share that. I've actually managed to paint her boots on. They look really bad. They do not look like good boots, but it's okay. I'm kind of dreading painting the Hoover just because it's a Hoover. I don't need to put too much detail into this because it's going to be hidden literally at the base of the pumpkin, so you can barely see it unless you lift it up. This Hoover is horrible. Ugh. Can you even call that a Hoover? I'm not going to spend too long on it though because the main part is the witches. I'm actually impressed with this. Once I've painted the background, once I have done the moon and the black around it, I'm going to go in with a fine liner and add in a few extra details just so it looks more refined, and then we should be done, my friends. Well, this moon is going to turn out, but we will see. That's a good starting point so far, yeah? I think so. I should have done this before I painted on them, shouldn't I? Anyway, let's paint over them and start again. Oh, Is it Samantha? Is that her name?
Hi, so I just want to pop in and say that I've been editing this video all day to try and get it up for today because the day I'm editing this is Halloween. I don't know if I've achieved that or not. As I've been editing this, I've realised how much my brain cells just aren't working. Like, the stuff that I'm saying, I'm getting mixed up with names. Like, at the beginning of the video, I knew what the Pink Witch's name was, which was Sarah, and now I'm calling her Samantha. It's just like, what is going on? I just don't know. My mind was obviously elsewhere in this video, so I'm sorry if I sound really confusing with explaining anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what was going on in my head that day. Again, like with the Daniel Radcliffe thing, that made me laugh. I was like, how could I forget his name? Robert Pattinson? Okay. Anyway, I just want to apologise for my tired talking in this video and how some things that I say may not make sense. But yeah, as I'm editing this on Halloween, I hope you've all had a great Halloween, or as good as it can be with the pandemic. I hope you're enjoying the video. Comment this emoji if you've made it this far into the video, and yeah, continue watching.
What's this one's name? I said it at the beginning of the video. Her hair pretty much blends into the moon, so... Oh, there's a cat on her. I might not add the cat. I don't know. I'll see how this goes. If I had to redo this pumpkin, I would definitely have to put white paint under it all, just so I don't have to keep putting so many coats on. Okay, so I'm going to continue painting this because I have nothing else to talk about. I'll update you once I've painted the moon. Painted it. It looks like this. The edges are a little bit rough, but I'm going to clean that up with the black in a minute. I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out so far. So all I need to do now is just create the sky. I think because this is black, I think I'm going to do a mix of like dark blue and black, just so it's more of a night sky. Once I've done this, I'm gonna do her little lightning bolts and the cord to the Hoover, go over it all with like a fine liner, and then we should be good. This is going to be so satisfying. Oh, I've kind of gone in the mood. I'm glad I didn't leave it orange because I was contemplating, like, should I actually paint this? Because I don't want to take away from the fact that it's on a pumpkin. But it's pretty obvious it's on a pumpkin, and I think this just adds so much more. It looks cooler as well, matches the vibe. I love it. How cool that looks. I should make this like a tradition on my channel to paint pumpkins every Halloween. I'm going to wait for this to dry, and then once that's dry, I'm going to put another coat on, and then we'll go in with the details. So again, we're going to do the same process I've been doing throughout this whole video and update you when this is better. And I need to stretch. I've honestly had my back hunched for the past however many hours I've been doing this, and I need to stretch off. So I'll be right back. The time is currently 4 p.m. right now, and I finally finished the painting. I'm so happy that I'm finished, not because I didn't enjoy it, it's just my back is actually killing me. Like, I don't know why. It feels like I've been lifting weights for like hours on end. Like, even my arms are hurting, like at the joints. Anyway, I finally finished. I'm so happy. Overall, I really like the outcome of how this looks. Okay, I'm gonna show you now. Here is the finished result. So I like it. Do you like it? Do you think it's good? I'm really happy with how this turned out. There are definitely things that I can improve on. And I noticed that the Hoover is so much more below her lap, because she's meant to be sitting on the Hoover. That's why her legs are bent. But the Hoover is all the way down here, and I don't know why. I don't know how that happened. So we're going to ignore that. Overall, I think I did a pretty good job to get the basis of the whole thing. I drew her lightning on with paint. I tried a white pen, but it wasn't really working. And then I added like a glittery silver pen over it. And that is the finished pumpkin. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know if there are any other videos that you want me to film and I will do them. Now I'm gonna go and edit this video and get it up before Halloween because hopefully this gets up before Halloween. Anyway, thank you all for watching and bye!